What's up, Tavernites? It is I, your illustrious host, Reverend Sergeant Tyler Randall. I use both of my titles for pomp and circumstance. So, let's talk about it. I'm bringing it up here. Yo. So, today there was a protest, occupation, insurrection at the at the capital of Tennessee. Sorry, there we go. Comments are on. Out here smoking my stogie, drinking my bourbon, and I was at work. I didn't see that there even was a protest until later in the day. Didn't get to go, but apparently some people were apprehended. I don't know if anybody was arrested, but a bunch of gun control people came out to the Capitol. Holy crap! And what were they asking for? They were asking for gun control after the Nashville shooting, where Aubrey Hale, who was a trans activist, killed 3 children and 3 adults at a Christian school, specifically, according to her manifesto, because it didn't have proper security, and because she was a former student and wanted to get revenge on Christians. It's all publicly available. It's not in dispute. This is exactly why she did it. I'm right. I'm not going to be proven wrong because I've never been proven wrong on any of these things. It's been brought to my attention that some people challenge me and say, well, you don't go hard on Dylan Root or any of these other shooters. And it's like, I do. But it's not been as contentious because while I mock white supremacists and I mock racists and I mock homophobes, it doesn't get the same reaction. The reaction is that because this person was a trans person and of a protected class according to the media and other people in power, it shows that there is real backlash to, as we're on the eve of the transgender day of vengeance that they used to call visibility, but now it's vengeance. Very weird coincidence. We have protests breaking out at the Capitol. We have people showing up. We have people vigorously protest. I'm not going to say violent because I don't know if there was violence, but I did see a lot of videos of people yelling and screaming and being nasty to police and being nasty to the people that are doing security at the Capitol. It's all on purpose. It's on purpose to show, like, see, all we want is gun control. All we want is this. And it's like, no. Gun control, by the way, is only for people who don't know anything about guns in a real way. The people who are the loudest about it don't want gun control. They want control. Because, and it's provable, because out of all the 20 some odd thousand laws that we have, sorry, I'm trying to keep this lit. The 20,000 laws that we have that are gun control laws at the federal, municipal, and state levels, not a single one of them would have stopped the shooting, because this girl was able to get a gun legally. And even though she was in a doctor's care, I know some conservatives want to say, yeah, they want to get you in the trap. They want to get you in the trap saying, haha, you want to take guns away from mentally ill people. It's like, well, yes and no. Well, yes, personally, I don't think this person should have been able to get a gun. They legally didn't do anything as a red flag to get guns taken away from them. But do I think that trans people should be getting guns? No, but you can't stop them. So with that said, these people are coming out and saying, we need more laws. We need more laws. And I say, how so? What law would have stopped it? Not a single one. A assault weapons ban wouldn't have stopped it because they used a Kel-Tec sub 2000 9mm carbine for the shooting, according to all video that's been released. They didn't use the AR pistol with a pistol brace. They didn't use the other gun that they brought, which was a pistol. They used the Kel-Tec. So that being said, If you have a pistol carbine, are they going to try to ban that? Yeah, probably. Now, my experience. I did go, and I talked about this in my last video. I talked about going to see Chaz Chop people, Antifa people, Black Lives Matter people, and the kind of reaction that they get. Most of these people came from out of town. They're not from Nashville. They're not from here. They don't live here. They're coming from out of town because they want to protest. They don't have jobs. I do. That's why I wasn't there, because I have a regular job. I'm a person that actually works for a living. I'm not a fucking activist. Now, every single gun control thing that they clamor for, we already have. And what they want is they want to take away guns from regular people. They don't want to take the guns out of hands of criminals because they already get around it with straw purchases and theft. You look at the Uvalde shooting, he got all of his guns legally, bankrolled by likely the CIA. Nobody can prove it, but if you work at McDonald's, you can't afford 2 Daniel Defense AR-15s and 1,000 rounds. It's impossible. So somebody had to foot the bill. Whether it was CIA, whether it was FBI, it doesn't matter. He was known to the FBI, he was known to the CIA. They were watching him, but everybody was giving him a push and nobody was trying to stop him. That being said, this other person seems like whoever their handler was, it likely was just the internet, likely just Facebook, likely just Instagram, telling them, oh, they're trying to erase your identity as a trans person. Okay, they're going to do trans genocide. There's zero evidence for that. You can look it up. Not a single one of these claims is founded. So what do? Well, what we do is we move on, we mourn the dead, and we fight against anybody who tries to take guns away from regular law-abiding people. That's you and me. It's insane to me. I cannot believe that we're even having this go on. But it's all ramping up to Saturday, which is the Trans Day of Vengeance, where they're going to say they genocide us. How do we genocide? When they say we, they mean people like me who go hard and say, you're just trying to groom children. You're trying to get them younger and younger. You're trying to give them hormone replacement therapy, which is now illegal in Tennessee. Or they're trying to take them to child drag shows, which is now illegal in Tennessee. And for those 2 reasons alone, they cry genocide, even though not a single one of them has been killed because of it, period. As a matter of fact, the exact opposite happened, where you're seeing a rise in trans people killing innocent people who have not done a single thing to them. But they're being told by social media that, yes, you're being genocided with zero evidence. It's insane. If only we were the people that they say we are, which we're not. It's a quandary. It really is. So what can you do? What you can do is buy more guns, buy more ammo, mock them at every turn. Say, well, maybe don't come after kids and we'll leave you alone. The only thing we've done is wage legislation against your access to children. That is it. All we want is you to stay away from kids. And it turns out, since they cannot procreate, they can only recruit. It actually takes away their ability to recruit, and they're mad. We're shutting down the child gender centers at Vanderbilt. We're shutting down the child gender centers at Boston Hospital, Children's Hospital. We're shutting down the gender centers at Pennsylvania Children's Hospital. We're taking away your ability to groom the kids, and they're mad. They want to get your kids. A couple of years ago, the San Francisco Gay Men's Choir came out with a song called "We're Coming for Your Children." We're going to get them against you. They sang a song about it, and then they had to take it down because we noticed. So what am I saying? I'm saying have your guns. Go get guns. Go get ammo. Arm yourselves. Take your kids out of schools. Homeschool them. And for everybody that says you're not a parent, you have no authority, that is a logical fallacy. The logical fallacy being you're not a parent, therefore you can't say what's good for kids. I can, because I'm an observer and I can say that's not good for kids. I was a kid. I know what's good for kids. What's good for kids is to leave them alone, let them learn, let them go to school, let them not be bombarded by pornography, let them not be bombarded by teaching them oral and anal sex, let them not be bombarded by drag shows that show sexual organs to them, that show simulated sex acts to them. It's very easy. When they say not all LGBTQ people, of course I don't mean that. What I mean is the people that hide behind that the very small minority of people that are amplified by the media to say, yes, you should take them to drag shows. Have I been to drag shows? Yeah, I'm an adult and I have been to them. No kids were present. No problems. Have I been in a drag show? Yeah, I competed in one and got third place, even though I should have gotten first place. That's not the point. It's all about the access to children. None of the things that I participated in were with children. And by the way, it was all in good nature and good fun. And drag shows are explicitly in good nature, supposed to be in good nature and good fun, absent the presence of children, period. And that's why it was. And it's jumped the shark to the point where that's what we're talking about now. We're talking about keeping them away from kids. Them, those people, away from kids. Not all LGBT people, obviously, duh. They wear that as a mask, as a skin suit to get in access to your kids because they're a protected class, because nobody wants to be a bigot towards LGBT people. But it turns out that the people that advocate for it just happen to be child predators, every single one of them. If you advocate for drag shows where kids can go, you're a pedophile or a pedophile supporter. If you advocate for child mutilation, giving hormones to kids, you're a child predator, a pedophile, or a pedophile supporter. There's no way around it. That is just the facts. They're facts that you cannot run away from. It's the truth. The truth is on our side. The truth is what I'm saying. You can't prove it wrong, and it's fucking sad. It's sad that it's in the city that I live in, that I work in. Well, I don't live in it. I live in Hendersonville, but I work in Nashville. I'm there every day. It's ridiculous. I'm hoping that I can go on Saturday and just walk around, maybe get some footage, show these crazy people. Because last time I was there, it only took 5 veterans to stand in the war memorial across the street from the state capitol to get these people scared. They're scared of opposition. 5 veterans, 2 of them disabled, by the way, stood with an American flag in the war memorial, and it was enough to scare them away. There was 50 of them and 5 of us. And we were able to scare them. Why? Not because we presented a threat, but because we were present and we were watching them. That's what I have to say to you. If you're in the Nashville area, be present. Show them that you're against it, and they are scared. They're cowards. Every single one of them are cowards. They're scared of you. They're scared of regular people opposing their agenda. And that's what I have to say. And I can't stream on Facebook right now, so I'm going to try to go over and stream on Facebook and see what happens. But because I went hard against the shooter and said, you deserve everything you got, and there was a Marine present in MPD, Nashville Police Department, who freaking cycled his weapon like a champ. If you watch that video, he pops the corner, weapon off safe, engages the target, weapon on safe, finger off the trigger, immediately pushes the next officer to go forward to secure the scene, muzzle awareness away from the officers, boom, done, done, done. It totally is textbook tactics. It's everything that we were taught in the Marine Corps. It's everything I taught while I was in the Marine Corps as a rifle instructor. It's everything. So on the Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on any platform that you're on, let people know. Don't be scared. Say, I'm against this. I stand against you. And that's the only thing we can do to get them to de-escalate. Otherwise, you're going to see more of it. I bid you adieu, Tavernites. Until next time, peace out.